challenges that you're now facing, and perhaps they can recognize what you need, and perhaps they might be able to help you.
Thank you. The Salvation Army is purposefully positioned at the bottom of the socioeconomic ladder. We take our post there, and then we look up and try to lift folks who are down at that base level and lift them up the ladder as far as they can go or care to go. We do that through a number of different programmatic initiatives. One that is the more complex I'll describe quickly and first, so as not to confuse. We've, beginning about 6 years ago, the Salvation Army, with the help of a lot of volunteer leaders and a community, formed the Red Shield Family Initiative on Stockwell Street in Northeast Nashville, adjacent to Sam Levy Homes. And instead of the Salvation Army pretending that it can continue to lift that neighborhood by itself, it reached out to a number of other nonprofit providers, public and private folks. And the short version of this is that it's now a mall of nonprofit service providers, including Metro Social Services, Child Care with Junior League, and Boys and Girls Club, a large Boys and Girls Club. And we got mental health through Centerstone, and YWCA's got numerous programs, and it goes on. Department of Human Services is there, all on one square block campus. United Neighborhood Health Services, full service health clinic, emergency services center, lots of things. Second Harvest food boxes are available on our campus. So it's quite a model of collaboration and economy, by the way, because the Salvation Army could not afford any way, I promise you as the development director, it could not afford to do that service for that community. Now beyond that, we have the more traditional services. We have another child care center down the street, and it originated in offering service somewhat exclusively to homeless families. There are one or two others in town that have joined us in that now, and that's wonderful. We have a men's lodge, emergency shelter for men who may just be coming through town or may have gotten laid off or something and don't have any place to stay. And then we have transitional shelters for both single women and intact families, which could be a mother and a father and children. And that's partly funded by Housing and Urban Development grant, and also the Salvation Army and United Way is of assistance to us also. We also have outposts. You might think of them as outposts around the community, because that service I just described is on Dickerson Road. It's based right there. And the Hispanic ministry of the Salvation Army is in West Nashville on Park Avenue. The Laotian ministry is out Nolensville Road on Paragon Mills. We have another ministry on Neely's Bend in the Madison area serving that general neighborhood. And we have a Magnus worship and service ministry back down in Northeast Nashville also. Numbers.
Good.
More than 30,000 individuals will be touched by the Salvation Army this year by one or more of those services. The one that we're known best for, to get back where you introduced us, is Angel Tree program and the kettles, of course, and all that. Hopefully people see that as one big effort, and it is. It's a huge effort. We went from serving 16,400 people last Christmas to 17,400, excuse me, a year ago it was 16,400. This past Christmas it was 17,400 individuals. Children, families, seniors who are isolated and needful.
And so in a real sense, there's a real need as we make preparations for our second commercial break here, Mr. Survey. There's real need for aid and assistance. And of course, when we come back, we'll give both of you an opportunity to talk about some of the needs that you have. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. We're talking to Major RRaymer